Hey guys, what's going on? This is Josh and Neck right here, and I'm coming at you with a video of the top 10 tips or tricks I have for you guys on Call of Duty Cold War Zombies. Now these tips are going to be more specific to Cold War because I'm sure most of us already know how the basics of zombies works. So without further interruptions, let's get right into it. Alright, so the first tip I want to start with going into this is stay in the first room until around 12 or 13. It's kind of a sweet spot because a boss spawns at around 15 and he won't spawn beforehand as long as you stay in the first room. And dogs won't spawn until you turn on the power. They'll actually be the first round after you turn on the power. Start with a knife or a pistol with a Bowie knife because a knife is a one-hit kill up until 13. A revolver is a one-hit kill to the head up until around 8. And a Bowie knife is one hit to round 11, which allows you to rack up a lot of points. Usually you can leave at around 12 or 13 with about 30k in the bank, which can be used to open all the doors, pack a punch, buy some perks, and get you off to a good start. Alright, so number 2, pack a punch to level 3 as quick as you can. Unlike other Call of Duty zombies, where you didn't want to pack a punch unless you were out of ammo or you really needed it to, Zombies is not the same. You do not get points based off of hits, you get points based off of kills, which means that if you kill a zombie within 30 bullets or you kill him with 1 bullet, you're going to get the same amount of points regardless. Not only that, but because you can buy ammo for any gun, it is actually more efficient to pack a punch to level 3 as quick as you can, so that way you can kill zombies as quick as you can because you'll get the same amount of points regardless. The only downside is the ammo will cost a little bit more, but really it's worth it in the end because you're killing them fast, you're getting your points faster. So pack a punch to level 3 as quick as you can. Alright guys, so tip number 3 here is use a flashlight attachment or some of the muzzle attachments on your guns always. The muzzle attachments will increase your equipment drop rate, but the flashlight increases your salvage drop rate, which is insanely important. It's insanely important because in the early game, you're trying to save up your scrap to buy armor, you're trying to upgrade your weapons, and it's just helps you get to that quicker, and especially in the early game where it's harder to come by. Late game it's more important as well too, because you need your rare salvage to buy things like chopper gunner and self revives, which self revives are pretty evident because if you're playing solo you need them to live. Chopper gunners is a great way to escape, and I'll go a little bit more into them later about why you always want to keep one on you. I'll show a little clip in this video of the difference between the salvage I got from knifing and the salvage I got from using my gun that had a flashlight attachment. But this is tip number 3. Always use a flashlight. It's more important than you might think. Alright, so tip number 4 isn't really a tip and trick as much as it is this luck, but it's something to look out for. Look out for those armor drops on the floor because they're extremely important, especially in the early game. And if you're staying in the first room, definitely look for them because it gives you armor even if you don't have it, which means that you can get armor before you even have access to the armor room. Also, it saves you the scrap of buying your first armor, because if you don't have any armor and you pick up those armor drops, it gives you a tier 1 armor. So you save your scrap, and it can be really useful, especially if you haven't unlocked the room yet because you're staying in the first room. So always be on the lookout for those armor drops, and it replenishes your armor as well if you already have armor. So it's extremely important in the middle and later ends of the game. It's important to note as well that carpenters also fully repair your armor. Alright, so tip number 5 here guys is save killing the radioactive zombies for pack a punch 3, your ring of fire, ray gun, or insta kill. And preferably if you can do 2 or more of those things, that's even better. Because if you're trying to use a regular gun or just a pack 1 gun or just something like that, killing the elites takes a very, very long time and usually will end up getting you down if you're not careful. So Ring of Fire and insta-kill both increase your damage on the elites so much that it's insane. I'll try to show a clip here into it where I'm in like 30s and I put down a Ring of Fire and use my pack 3 Magnum and it almost one-shots the elites to the head. So definitely try and save your Ring of Fire to kill the elite sometimes, or if you have an insta-kill, that's a great way to do it. And another reason why you want to rush pack 3 on your weapons, so you can take care of those elites as soon as possible, so you don't have to deal with them being a hassle very much into the game. Pack 2 can sometimes be really good as well in certain guns, but pack 3 for sure. feel like it's also worth noting that the elites do drop ammo after you kill them. So if you're worried about your ammo count and you can kill one, go ahead and kill it. You'll drop ammo for you. So tip number 6 here is upgrade your fully customized starting weapon. It's worth it, but it's expensive. So when you customize your weapon in your loadout screen and you start with it, it starts at the lowest of all low possible levels, and it's extremely weak compared to the other tiers. However, the difference is you can put attachments on your weapon that you can't get out of the mystery box, or that you can't re-roll out of the re-roll screen on the weapon upgrade screen. So say you have a Magnum and you put 12 round mag on it. You can't get a 12 round mag on it from the box or from re-rolling your attachments. There are certain attachments that you cannot get from doing box or re-rolling. So if you fully customize your weapon, you can get stronger attachments on it and overall be a stronger weapon in the game. It just takes a bit more time and it's a bit more expensive on your rare scrap to do, but it is definitely worth it. Alright, so tip number 7 here is keep a self-revive and chopper gunner on you at all times. Now self-revive is pretty evident from being in solo, you need it to survive, but this is another reason why the flashlight attachment is so useful. A chopper gunner and a self-revive cost 250 rare salvage each. If you're playing solo, you have to keep your self-revives if you want to keep playing the game after you went down. So that's another reason why that flashlight is so important, because you can keep up on your salvage to get them. Chopper gunners are really good as well, because when you activate the chopper gunner, not only is it good using, but it gets you out of a situation that you normally die in, because it makes you invincible. It activates almost immediately, and it gets you out of this situation where you might be stuck in a corner, or you might be stuck in a horde of zombies and you're going to die. Activate the chopper gunner and it'll get you out of the situation. Alright, so tip number 8 here is stun grenades are the best tactical equipment. Stun grenades are better than monkey bombs or decoys because the stun lasts longer and has a wide-reaching effect that stuns your entire horde. Not only that, but stun grenades are extremely plentiful and you can get them like all the time from zombie drops. I'll try to show some examples of why they're really good, but overall I recommend them because they're fast, they're easy to get, they last a long time, longer than the decoys, and it can get you out of some really sticky situations. A piece of advice as well, whatever equipment you're using, whether it's stuns or not, keep one in your inventory because you'll automatically pick up duplicates. If you don't have any equipment in your inventory, you have to manually pick them up, which could get you killed or just mess you up. And you need to keep one in your inventory because they'll keep replenishing them every time you walk over identical ones. Alright, so tip number 9, guys, is quick revive is actually better than you might think it is. And here's why. Because in Black Ops Cold War Zombies, the Ethereum crystals, when you upgrade your quick revive to level 2, it actually decreases the rate it takes for you to regenerate health by 50%. So say it takes you 6 seconds to regenerate your health in normal zombies. In Black Ops Cold War with tier 2 quick revive, it only take you 3 seconds, which means you might live in situations where you got hit in a spaced out amount of time that normally in other previous zombies you would not have lived in. So that's why quick revive, in my opinion, is one of the top tier perks and a must have. Alright guys, so our final tip, tip 10 here guys, is always keep armor on and watch for carpenters. In Cold War Zombies, armor is absolutely crucial. Juggernaut before in the other games was the reason why you would live through a lot of situations, but in Cold War Zombies, the zombies do more damage, they hit you faster, and the higher rounds you go, the more damage it gets done to you. So armor actually blocks out a huge portion of those damages, which makes you take more hits than you normally would in other zombies games. That is why armor is more important than Juggernaut can be, and really is the most important aspect of staying alive in Black Ops Cold War Zombies. So always keep your armor, watch for the armor drops, get armor as quick as you can, and watch for carpenters so it restores your armor so you don't have to run down there and get it yourself. And with that, we'll wrap things up. I want to thank you guys for watching and hopefully you enjoyed it. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. I've loved zombies for a long time and I'd love it if you guys would show some support so I can make more videos like this for you guys to enjoy. I hope you guys have a good evening, and I'll see you next time.